that your men in Okigwe are doing the needful. The Musa boys are crying in Ako. The Nigerian terrorist soldiers who has come to kill Okigwe youth has been running away from Ako as I'm talking to you, Mpa. Mpa, these enemies are running, these fools are running. And I want to use this opportunity to bring the attention of the international leaders of Biafrans all over the world and all the enemies of Biafrans and of those who contributed money to federal government and state government in order to come and fight the men on the ground, the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra resistant fighters, and Biafra Defense Forces. These evil demons are collecting it woto. And I am challenging anyone that is hearing my voice now, and let this voice note go viral. I am challenging anyone to start calling the Nigerian government, asking them what are the terrorist soldiers collecting in Ako, Okigwe, Omololo Okigwe, woto promise. Mpa, your man ji Ogbunigwe. Ogbu onye mwendu na Toyota, we swan down kutanku, ammo tanker break down. Their ammo tanker break down. Their full soldiers, Potaraka Hawaroko, their rescue, their ammo tanker, Eurekwe. Ogbu onye mwendu na Toyota, Ogbunigwe Biafra, we so ha koto. Mpa akwa na ahio na army camp now. Ebe Kodike, where are you? Your time is up. Kediha, purpose of them, the people you sent to come and kill the people of Okigwe. Purpose of them, I am telling you, you as a fool, call your terrorists in Okigwe to know what is going on. They are dying in mass. And I want to use this opportunity to warn any hospital in Okigwe that hospitalizing these demons will immediately visited. The men on ground have taken it the challenge. The world are asking, where is the Biafra Liberation Army? People are asking, where is the Biafra Liberation Army? Biafra Liberation Army have come on board. Is dealing with them now. Make a call in Akona. Make a call in Okigwe to ask the soldiers. Ask soldiers what is going on right now. Today is 15th of August. Mpa, this is the situation report I want to give to you. Major General Gento de Yahoo, Mpa, your men Karirebu, Musa are playing. Fulanis are playing. Mpa, according to the information I am receiving, your men in Okigwe are dealing with them. Woto. Mpamonsa, more updates. I will be giving you updates over what is going on in Okigwe. Mpamonsa, power and authority. Power to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Power to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Power to General Butosa. Power to Major General Gento de Yahoo. Power to all the Major Generals. Power to all the generals. Power to all the commanders of the Biafra Liberation Army. Power for all the soldiers for taking this battle to the next level. Musa, we are coming. You understand that this is the land of Biafra. Mpandempa, His Excellency, the Major General of the Biafra Liberation Army, in the person of Mazi Gentle the Yahoo, Igwe Abatobie, nke izizi n'ala Ọkigwe gbaa gburugburu. Mpa ekelele m gị. Ọmụ awụ nwa gị nwoke Angel Makeup, aka Archangel Lucifer. Mpa ọzọ na o.
With Bubago. That is why Ngozi Orabeze is not complying. That is why Ngozi Orabeze is not working with Butozo, the chief of staff in Biafra land. That is why Ngozi Orabeze is not even working with the Major General Gento and all the whole generals. And he is telling Biafrans that he is this, he is that, deceiving the people that he is deceiving. Ngozi Orabeze, please, let me tell you, here is not diaspora. I why issue my born are flying. Now we know what we are passing through. And anybody that sends spy in our midst, the same way DOS is sending their spies, the same way DSS is posting and sending their spies to fight against Biafra Liberation Army, that person must go. And that person must lose his life or her life. Mark my word, I am still remaining gentle the Yahoo. I am not afraid of any man, I am not afraid of any person. And I want to bring to the notice of Biafrans today, Ogenkere is a part of the people that whenever they hear our voice, whenever Ogenkere heard the Biafra Liberation Army's voice, Ogenkere doesn't look back. Ogenkere must run around, look around to answer to the men on ground. For those of you that are making contribution, for the contribution that you have been making in the hands of Ngozi Orabeze. Ngozi Orabeze is using all those money, funding Bubago and the DSS, funding the war that is coming after Biafra Liberation Army. I want to make it clearly today. I came up and swear with my life, after swearing with my life, Ngozi Orabeze with his cabinet, with his people, makes a meeting with the Nigerian government, fought against me to make sure that they bring me down. But thank God for the Chukwu Kabiama. And thank God today, I am dishing out this message directly from my master, the Chief of Army Staff in Biafra land, telling Ngozi Orabeze for him to amend her ways from today. And for the people of Biafrans to understand that Ngozi Orabeze and Butozo have nothing in common. I believe that many of you people knows me very well. Many have seen me at the back of Ikonso carrying my flag during that time. It has been a long time. Since 2017, 2018. I know when I started up this movement, talk less of our master, the Triple General, the Chief of Staff in Biafra land. Who is Ngozi Orabeze? Who is Ngozi Orabeze? Before Major General Gento, talk less of the Triple General. Ngozi Orabeze, stop insulting yourself anyhow. Stop all this nonsense that you have been doing. Can't we be ashamed of ourselves? And please, Butozo, the Triple General, is calling on Biafrans all over the world to come together. If we come together, we will achieve our goal very easily. Butozo has no any problem with anybody, and Butozo has been working assiduously to make sure that we defend the motherland. And Also, we are to make Biafrans to understand that Ngozi Orebeze want to bring destruction, wants to bring divisions into the men on ground. But thank God, we are still holding strong and we are together. And we love each other, we love ourselves. So please let it be to the notice of our people that Ngozi Orebeze is not fighting for Biafra. And Ngozi Orebeze, I know you must hear and see this my broadcast. Biafra is a spirit, and Biafra is a nation that you can never escape out. Butozo, the triple general, including all the major generals, we are not here to threaten our people, and we can never threaten our people. We are only fighting to protect the motherland. We are only fighting to make sure everywhere in Biafra land is total sealed. And we must fight to the end.
Mpandempa, His Excellency, the Major General of the Biafra Liberation Army, in the person of Maazi Gentle the Yahoo, Igwe Abatobie, nke izizi na ala ọka igwe gbaa gburugburu. Mpa ekelele m gị. Ọmụ awụ nwa gị nwoke Angel Makeup, aka Archangel Lucifer. Mpa ọzọ now. As in come to give voice note based on the information I am receiving right now. This is 6:22 in Biafra time. I am reporting this information back to you, Mpa, that your men in Okigwe are doing the needful. The Musa boys are crying in Ako. The Nigerian terrorists, soldiers who has come to kill Okigwe youth has been running away from Ako as I'm talking to you, Mpa. Mpa, these enemies are running, these fools are running. And I want to use this opportunity to bring the attention of the international leaders of Biafrans all over the world and all the enemies of Biafrans and of those who contributed money to federal government and state government in order to come and fight the men on the ground, the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra resistant fighters, and Biafra defense forces. These evil demons are collecting it woto. And I am challenging anyone that is hearing my voice now, and let this voice notes go viral. I am challenging anyone to start calling the Nigerian government, asking them what are the terrorist soldiers collecting in Ako, Okigwe, Omololo Okigwe, Woto Promas. Mpa, your man ji Ogbunigwe. Ogbu onye mmanụ na Toyota wee sụọ ndị ankwụtankwụ ammo tanker breakdown. Their ammo tanker breakdown. Their full soldiers pụtara ka ha were ụkwụ bịa rescue the ammo tanker. Ewerekwe ogbu onye mmanụ na Toyota Ogbunigwe Biafra wee sụọ ha kwụtụkwụtụkwụtụ. Mpa akwa na ahịa na army camp now. Ebe Kodike, where are you? Your time is up. Kediha, Purpose of them, the people you sent to come and kill the people of Okigwe. Purpose of them, I am telling you, you as a fool, call your terrorists in Okigwe to know what is going on. They are dying in mass. And I want to use this opportunity to warn any hospital in Okigwe that hospitalizing these demons will immediately visited. The men on ground have taken it the challenge. The world are asking, where is the Biafra Liberation Army? People are asking, where is the Biafra Liberation Army? Biafra Liberation Army have come on board. Is dealing with them now. Make a call in Akona. Make a call in Okigwe to ask the soldiers. Ask soldiers what is going on right now. Today is 15th of August. Mpa, this is the situation report I want to give to you. Major General Gento de Yahoo, Mpa, your men Karirebu, Musa are playing. Fulanis are playing. Mpa, according to the information I am receiving, your men in Okigwe are dealing with them. Woto. Mpa Monsa, more updates. I will be giving you updates over what is going on in Okigwe. Mpa Monsa, power and authority. Power to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Power to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Power to General Butosa. Power to Major General Gento de Yahoo. Power to all the major generals. Power to all the generals. Power to all the commanders of the Biafra Liberation Army. Power for all the soldiers for taking this battle to the next level. Musa, we are coming. You understand that this is the land of Biafra.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved home, land of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the price is that for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, Fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The waving standard which emboldens the free shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed will pass. When we are poised, the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember
Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. We shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes. Our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, Mazi Sonny Abrawa. Thank you for all you're doing, you and the entire media team. We are here today again. Yesterday, we sent a strong message to the Nigerian terrorist state about our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that nothing should happen to him. We Biafran will not take it lightly. We are doing everything we can for his release, and the terrorist country called Nigeria need to do the right thing. We encourage them to do the needful, and we know the reason why they kidnap him. It's all about our freedom. They don't want us to be free. But we as a people, we have decided that our destiny will remain our destiny as a people that want to live. That is why December 2nd, 2024, we redeclare Biafra, and of which 517 delegates cast their vote to seal it up. So if you stay in Biafra land thinking that we are acknowledging Nigeria presence, we don't validate Nigeria. We don't validate any illegitimate politicians that are parading themselves in Biafra land as politicians or as government officials. We don't validate them. It's our right to live as a people. The Nigerian government, terrorist government, for that matter, should hurry up, release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Time is running out. Time for them to dialogue, to do the right thing is running out. And for our fellow citizens in Biafra land, please be careful. Be careful, because if you work with the terrorist state of Nigeria, we will treat you as a terrorist. We appreciate our leader, appreciate all he's doing for us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also our Prime Minister, who in Finland answering the so-called questioning. We pray and we believe next month he will be free. He will shortly, very soon, he will join us. Please, all Biafrans, you remember these two great leaders in your prayer. Pray for them, pray for good health. They do nothing wrong. They were not called for so-called questioning. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is not kidnapped because of his own business dealing. Rather, it's because he's fighting for Biafra. Our Prime Minister is not called or detained for this so-called questioning to find out what he's doing, what his activity, about what he's talking about Biafra. It's all about Biafra, not about his personal dealing. We appreciate them, and we appreciate the heroes, the heroines, those before us, our leader Ojukwu and Philip Efiam. And we also appreciate all genuine pioneers of this great movement, the brigade government, the cabinet members, Rep Admin, fellow citizens, all Biafrans, those sitting at home, those donating to their freedom, those doing whatever they know they can to be free. We appreciate all of you. We say thank you for not letting the good cause die before us. We really appreciate. By day, it has now becoming clearer. Every day is becoming clearer. Those are really fighting for this true cause. And it's getting clearer by day, the saboteur, the ones that are sabotaging this movement. There's always saboteurs everywhere you go in the world, even starting from the days of Noah. There's always saboteurs. So we always pray that let the evil ones not be more than the good ones. So the positive always supposed to be higher than the negative. So please, all the saboteurs, all those that are fighting against Biafra, desist from your evil way, because there's no hiding place for the wicked. All the wicked ones will be held accountable. We keep saying it, we keep singing it. That is why I love the country where I am, United States of America, and so many countries in the Western world. They hold people accountable. If you don't pay your taxes, they will hold you accountable. If you're not obeying the law of the country, they will hold you accountable. If you're committing crime in your community, your neighborhood, in your state, wherever you reside or where you from, they will hold you accountable. So Biafra land, we're not going to allow these evildoers to go scot-free. We held everybody accountable. Yesterday, we also talked about all these former governors when Biafra is still under Nigeria occupation or under Nigeria, all those that have governed the land of Biafra and bring us all this mess and kill the innocent Biafran people. Till date, some illegitimate governors, senators that are still parading themselves as well. They are killing Biafrans, bringing these terrorists to our land to kill innocent Biafrans. They are burning our houses. And all these people will be held accountable. If you're a Biafra listening to me, there's 2 ways you can support your freedom. If you can lay your hand to destroy him who have come to destroy you, if you have the capability, the ability to do it, do it. It's the right thing to do. You don't have to wait for God Almighty to come down from heaven to say, my son, defend yourself. If you don't defend yourself, they will kick your ass. They will kill you. But if you can, and if you have the financial capability to fund your freedom, it's a welcome development. So either you are alive or you get killed by this monster terrorist country that have colluded with these Fulani Islamist jihadist terrorist people. Either you live or they will kill you or you die. Either you remain a freeborn or you remain a slave. You have to choose one. Either they chase us out of our land or we still have our land and we will occupy our land. We have to choose which one we want. Either you worship Chukwukike Abiyama, our God, or you worship their false God. You have to choose one. And I believe we Biafrans to choose wisely. By day, it starts getting clearer, knowing the enemies, knowing those that have come to kill us. In recent days, the United States of America, leader of the free world, is now engaging Nigeria, with sanctions, slamming them from sanction to sanction. And also Canadian court ruled that Nigeria is a terrorist country. So when you talk about Nigeria being a terrorist country, you're talking about the ruling, the politicians or those that are governing Nigeria. So if they label Nigeria, APC or PDP, a terrorist country, they label Nigeria as a terrorist country. That is how it works. So it don't matter even if the citizens are not terrorists, but as long as the government of that country is called a terrorist country, a terrorist, that means the entire country called Nigeria is a terrorist. And the man called Musa have disappeared for some time now. Christopher Musa. Just a few days now, he wake up from his sleep. I don't know where he been. They thought they would be able to destroy the Biafran people. They thought after colluding with the European Union, with Finland, to call our Prime Minister for so-called questioning the Biafran people will abandon their freedom or our cause to liberate our land. But that failed. And after that fail, early month of January, February 2025, Musa already planted a lot of saboteurs among the Biafran government, among the Biafran people. They went through their plan B. See if these saboteurs they have planted among us to be able to destroy this beautiful freedom that we are seeking for. They found out that they are failing day by day, and the international community is turning their back on this terrorist country called Nigeria. And early this year, Musa was also denied visa to Canada. Then Musa did not know there is something cooking, but he cannot smell it. And that tells you that the international community, they are paying attention to what the Biafra Republic government is doing, and the diplomatic war, and what the media of the Biafra Republic government in exile is doing, propagating the gospel of Biafra, telling the whole world what the Nigerian terrorist is up to. This is not 1967 to 1970, where we have no one to speak for us, where we have no media to project what's going on in Biafra between Nigeria to the world. As of 1967 to 1970, the British government made sure they suppressed news coming from Biafra land. That time have gone. This generation have risen up to take their freedom. No man or woman born of a woman can stop that from happening. All we asking is to be free. We are not asking to go to Kavanshan to annihilate them or rob them or chase them out of their land. We are not asking to go to even the northern part of Nigeria to convert them to be Christian or to wipe them out of the north. All we are doing is defending our own land, our own territory, because we deserve to live. Our God who create us to live in Biafra land, not to live in Cotonou, Ghana, or Lagos. We have our own territory. Our own territory belongs to us. That is our portion. We are not asking to take what belongs to anyone else. That is why I'm happy I have chosen this cause. If I die fighting for the freedom of Biafra, it's an honor. It gives joy. You know you're doing the right thing, because God will not come from heaven to do it for us. Freedom is not given, it's taken. You take your freedom. And Musa waking up knowing that those that committed crime or those that are not doing what is right supposed to be held accountable. That is the reason why we are holding the Nigerian terrorist state accountable by chasing them out of our land. We are liberating our villages. Now the same Musa is now aligning with the Canadian court. It's now aligning with the United States of America, calling out all the politicians. Musa is now made it clear that the politicians work with the terrorists. He made it clear that the politicians sponsor these so-called terrorists, these evil people that have come to kill us. And we encourage the chief of armed staff of this zoo contraption country called Nigeria to start by dealing with Chatima. It always says that charity begins at home. Musa, since you have waken up from your slumber, evil man, after you have killed thousands of Biafra, you as well that come with your sword, you will die by the sword. We encourage you to first of all go after the drug lord called Tunubu. Tunubu is a criminal. Tunubu sponsored talks during the so-called election in that zoo country. Go after Tunubu, deal with Tunubu if you can. And also Chatima. Chatima is a co-founder of Boko Haram. Musa, you should first of all go after Chatima. We have seen several pictures, video where Chatima pay visit to Gumi. and they are working with the terrorists. They sponsor these terrorists. Kindly do that as soon as possible to help your fellow Nigerians. But as far as we Biafrans, whatever you and your Nigerian terrorist state do, that's your business. And for those in Biafra land still parading yourself in the name of your governor for the state of Nigeria, remember, we don't validate you. We consider you enemy of the people. We consider all the illegitimate governors in Biafra land as terrorists. A foreign nation, a foreign country from far out and wide have identified and smell it that Nigeria is evil, that Nigeria are bad terrorists, they sponsor terrorists, they kill, destroy, rape, kidnap, all kind of injustice and all kind of inhumane treatment that the government of Nigeria is they have put into practice is evil and is condemnable. We encourage Musa, hurry up if you can do it by first of all going after Chetima, Tinubu, and all the senators and governors that you yourself have identified as those that are sponsoring these terrorists. Shame unto you. We know that he's just saying that for them, for the world to look at Nigeria or to look at him like Nigeria is waking up now to clean up their mess. Nigerian mess can never be clean. Nigeria have expired. Nigeria is a dying horse. There is nothing you do. The people of Nigeria, according to former President Goodluck Jonathan, who don't know his left and right, an old fool that's supposed to do the right thing. People like that are one of those that the land we reject when time come. This old fool, former President Goodluck Jonathan, I quote from what he said. He said, Nigeria is never a country. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is just a mere geographical expression created by the British government. The British are trying to make it work, but the people of Nigeria are not even trying to help to make it work because the people are not the same. The people have different religion, different lifestyle, different ideology. It's not even about the dangerous. It's not even about the dangerous diversity. It's about the people who don't even want to make it work before you even talk about the dangerous diversity. Here in America, you have it's a diverse country, but at the same time, the people come together and they make it work. In the case of Nigeria, the people are not willing to make it work. The people hate themselves with passion. The North hate the East. The Southwest hate the East. So that hatred is just there. So it's not just compatible. So we all, every Biafran, step up. Everything is now unfolding. We can't keep quiet until they kill us all. If we keep quiet, they will kill us all. And we are using the opportunity to also invite our fellow genuine Biafrans. Even if you are fall astray before, please come back. Do what is right. Because at the end of the day, if you decide to collude with the evil terrorists, or if you decide to work against the Biafran people, it won't be well with you. You will regret it. It's a promise. But if you come back and do what is right, we all can make a journey of 100 days, 10 days journey. Biafra is here. I keep saying it for some time now. I can smell it. I see Biafra. Biafra is here. And I believe you can bear witness with me. The way the media is talking about Biafra today, it haven't happened for over 50 years. The way Biafra is trending, our leader Mazin Namdekan once said that time is coming. Even the Nigerian government media will be carrying Biafra news. It's a time 4, 5, 6 years ago, if somebody tells you that Biafran topic will be a topic or headline in any major media news in the world, you will say no. But look at today, we have get to Washington, D.C., we have had a series of meetings with United States of America, Congress, and senators. We have had a handshake with the Speaker of the House. We have met with some great senators and the congressmen and men as well. Our gospel of freedom have get into the leader of the free world. We believe America will play a vital role in recognizing Biafra. That's the reason why we Biafran people need to step up and get our freedom. It's time we kick all these terrorists out of our land. We can only do that as fast as soon as possible if all those saboteurs can repent from the evil way. Repent from your evil way, come back and join the genuine people that want the freedom of Biafra. Yesterday, I came across listening a little bit on Space, where somebody, and I can tell if that person is a Biafra, said all kind of manner of lies, propaganda, blasphemy, all kinds of evil things about me. I asked myself question. This young man, I believe he's young. Tomorrow, if he keep praying for a better life or for God to have mercy on him, and if calamities start falling upon him, he will not know where the calamity is from. Please, if you are doing and practicing any kind of evil thing, or you're doing any evil thing, please desist from it. Do what is right. We are living in a spiritual world that things work. A lot of things work in a spiritual way that we can't control. Sometimes what we did or our action can actually prevent our glory from shine or from coming at the right time. We all remember the prayer of our leader Mazin Namdekan. We want to say our God, Jehovah God, who created the heaven and earth, Elohim. Whatever we have done, anyhow we have come short of your glory, please forgive us. Because sometimes action or what one have done can prevent your blessing. Please, we have to be careful. We have to be careful the word we order out, what we do. Please, I pray that every Biafran will come back and do what is right and fight for the freedom of Biafra. If you're fighting against the freedom of Biafra, it will never be well with you and your household. Please desist from your evil way. We have gotten to a point of no return. We have crossed the Rubicon. Biafra is here. Next month, we will begin a lot of good news from Washington, D.C. And now that everything is unfolding, this is one of the first time that this chief of army staff of this terrorist country have come out and lamenting about the insecurity, and he's making it clear to the entire world that those that are causing the insecurity in Biafra land today are the paid or the politicians of the contraption country called Nigeria. And if you're an illegitimate governor, senator, parading yourself in Biafra land, this is, please, my fellow citizens, yesterday we spent hours of time. We passed a lot of message yesterday. This going, that's go this way. The word is enough for the wise one. A lot of Biafrans have lost their life in the cause of this freedom. We all know that. And we all know what to do is to fight to free our nation. And we all know why fighting. We need finance. We need to support our freedom. We need to support our BDF to be able to do the job, to kick out all these terrorists from our land. Please kindly support your freedom. Kindly support your freedom. Thank you all from here. I'm still going to hang in here while we have our Honorable Minister of Information. We'll take you from there. And we also have the Chief of Defense Force, which is here with us. I believe we have a good evening. We have some good interaction to talk about the reason why we should seize this opportunity, because Biafra is trending and the Nigerian terrorist is going and we see their chief of army staff is crying and pointing finger, calling Shetima the sponsor of the insecurity because Shetima is a terrorist. Calling Tinubu the sponsor of the insecurity because Tinubu is a terrorist. Gumi is a terrorist. And all the politicians, all the illegitimate, starting from Hope Uzodinma Soludo, if we're able to lay our hand on these people, they will not see the light of tomorrow. If I have the chance, I will burn that country, burn all the evil ones that have come to kill us alive. Thank you all from here. Honorable Minister of Information, please go ahead, and we appreciate all the members of the cabinet that are here with us today. I think we'll have the opportunity. They will have the opportunity to say one or two things to Biafrans as well. Thank you.
Yes, yes, I'm good. All right. Good evening, Honorable Minister of Information and Communication. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. His Excellency, Honorable I think Prime Minister of the Biafran Government. Good evening. Yes, fellow Biafran, we welcome everyone to tonight's um, program on our weekly briefing. And today's date is the 22nd of August in the year of our Lord 2025. We are here live and direct to update our people, to really tell the world what's going on, because we have to tell our stories. If we do not tell our stories, nobody will tell it for us. They will twist the story, and you know what it's going to be. So we are here because we're supposed to update Biafrans in diaspora, Biafrans at home, the stages of the conflict between the United States of Biafra and the abattoir called Nigeria. So, first and foremost, we want to appreciate and thank the Biafran government in exile, headed by Acting Prime Minister Kunkera, and all the cabinet members for their immense assistance towards our recognition, which they are playing a very vital role in the United States of America. So thank you, sir. May all grace and do not relent. Keep pushing. For days or for months now, the CDS of the abattoir called Nigeria has been hiding or account. I don't know what brought him out. So he is finally out to defend what is indefensible. What he cannot defend. He is trying everything possible to sell the image or to push the image of Nigeria. It is too late for him, because everything he said yesterday was um, uh, uh, just a counter to what the reality means, including all the confessions he made. Yes, of course. And thinking maybe arresting Simon Ekpa will pedal down the agitation for the recognition or the liberation of Biafra. But he failed to understand that Biafra is just an entity, and Biafrans are the people that makes up Biafra, not Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is just one of the millions that make up the people of Biafra. So if you think arresting him will change anything, you have failed once again. It doesn't change anything. Ojukwu is not here. Philip Young is not here. The General Erit, I mean, Joa Chise is not here. Conrad Nwawo is not here. There are so many of them that fought for the independence, to defend the independence of Biafra. They are not here. But look at people who were not born during the war, everyone and one championing this very struggle. So that's how it is. It is a landmark that has been drawn, that every generation will work or will grow to see and know and talk about it. So you do not think when you kidnap Madam that you have won. No. Someone help my image. When you kidnap someone, you think we have won. No. 9GERIA with millions of Biafran defense forces, which they have never seen of their likes in this form. I'm telling you, the likes of the People's General Butuso and General B44, General Gentle Diau, General and some, all of them, lots of them. You have never seen them in this form, in this like. So it was a shock to Musa. But after all, these guys are still gallant. And according to him, there are places that say there are terrains that are passable. You cannot pass, you cannot cross it. It's a red line. And he could just confirm that. And you see General Jamaica coming to update the Afghans on the situation in Okigwe, to tell you the Afghan armies are not backing down. They are taking territories. Yes, it is not easy, but actually they are liberating territories. So, and this war will continue. We're not going to give a full update on what's going on the ground, so that it will not pass an intel to the government of the outer Nigeria. So, I'm telling you, it is not that the liberation of what we call liberation. It is not that it has started, and the units in Okigwe are doing us proud. So, my prayer and the next prayer is that all our generals who were caught in the cobweb of their evil acts of poisoning them, yes, get a speedy recovery. The war continue until victory is won. So keep supporting your army. Do not relent. What is mostly needed now is funds. It's funds. You keep funding the army until we liberate Biafra land inch by inch, town by town, village by village, until everyone is free. Thank you all. Thank you. I want to also thank fellow Biafrans for standing with our acting Prime Minister. They are standing with the truth. And those who, it is only a fool that they will go to market and point to him his mother. Everyone knows his mother. If you like, be blind. If you like, maybe have other thing that will make you to feel like, no, I cannot easily recognize. It's only a fool to say this is your mother. And those of you who stood from with him from onset, you are wise. I want to thank you. So keep standing. In few days' time, our Prime Minister may join us and to finish this liberation that we all started together. Same thing we pray for our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and every other genuine Biafrans that were detained by the zoo or any other places across the world. Freedom is theirs. Same thing with Dr. Joyaba. So this business of freedom that we all started together, we all will finish it in good health and good intention. God bless you as you all listen, and your questions, the one you can answer can be attended, but if you know your question maybe is going to expose some intels, please do not ask. Wait until the right time to ask the questions comes. But for now, it's not every question that can be attended to, but we can try as much as we can to ensure we address every issues at all levels. God bless you all as we continue.
It seems like the Honorable Minister of Information is not close to his mic, so I don't know if I can take it up from here.
Just hold on. Honorable Minister of Information, are you there? Okay. All right. You can go ahead.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister Success. Greetings to you. Greetings to all the great sons and daughters of Biafra that are here present. Special greetings to you, our Acting Prime Minister, Your Excellency Ogechukwu Kere, our Honorable Minister of Information, Sonia Barawa, and to you, our beloved and dear sources in frontline on Ground Zero. We salute you from our heart. Thank you very much for the great work. Thank you for not disappointing your boss, our Prime Minister Simon. Thank you for being steadfast and faithful to the Biafra people and to the Biafra freedom cause. We really appreciate you and we love you so much. I want to greet all the honorable cabinet ministers of the Biafra Republic government in exile that are here present, and to all the freedom lovers that are here, all the great Biafrans, especially our mothers, our women, our sisters, our wife, our aunties that are having sleepless night over this freedom. We greet you. I give honor to whom honor is due. I greet all our leaders from the time of Dim Odimegu Juku Philippe Fian. Ralph was ready for the role he played before he was betrayed and he gave up. And so our Hamadike, the Supreme Leader, Mazi Nandekano, who was kidnapped from Kenya by the Nigeria government, and he has been kept in solitary confinement for over 5 years now. Nigeria kidnapped him, and the same Nigeria is subjecting him to trial. In spite of that, one of the courts of Nigeria Apc Court has said this man has no offense, he should be discharged and released, which happens to be the Apc Court. But Nigeria, being who they are, they disobey even their laws, international laws. They refuse to obey their court order, and today is being subjected to trials. So we greet you, our Hamadike Mazim Nakana, for the great work that you have done for us, for how far you have brought us from our slavery and how close you and your brothers, your children, your sons have gotten us close, how close you have taken us to our freedom. Special greetings to you and to the People's Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, the Biafran delight, the Biafran pride, the Biafran hope, the Biafran bravery. We greet you for also fighting from the European court over there in Finland. We also salute you, our acting Prime Minister, for making yourself available to wear this big shoe. This is another, you are another hope to the Biafra people. You are another source of courage to us. Understand? So whenever you speak here, we hear the voice of the Prime Minister, we hear the voice of our leader, Onyedo Mazim Nandekano, and we really want to say thank you very much for all that you have done. And speaking about the ongoing war, update is no longer a news. It is very hot, especially those of us that are here at home. We know how it is, you understand? We know what we see on a daily basis, and Biafrans, the reason why your army, my army, our army, the Biafra Defense Forces are still standing is because of our support, you understand? And like the Chief of Defense Staff, Musa, said that it's not only the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa that there are still some other lieutenants, you understand? The truth is when a race sense a threat to their lives, when a race like our race Biafrans sense the threat that our race is about to be wiped out, everybody becomes a lieutenant. Some become lieutenants on the field, they carry gun. Some become lieutenant on the mic, they carry the microphone to speak. Some become lieutenant on their feet, they go on their feet and pray. You understand? Because they sense danger, threat to their lives. This is what is happening today, you understand, because we understand perfectly where that the Nigerian state has marked our race out to be wiped out, to be erased, you understand? And we don't need anybody to incite us. We don't need any incitement for us, for all of us, both our old fathers, our mothers, our kids, our children, to become lieutenant, you understand? Like it has always been said, that it is only a tree that we hear that tomorrow it will be cut down, and tomorrow you go to that place, you still meet that tree standing there. It's not the same with human beings. It's not the same with animals. You understand? So when we see danger to our lives that we are coming to erase us, coming to our land with armored troops, with your mercenaries, with your terrorist groups, you have recruited to wipe out our race. You understand? You don't expect us to fold our hands. Hence, everybody automatically become a lieutenant. You understand? We don't need incitement for that. So holding our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, detaining him, you are just doing the wrong person, because at the end of the day, it's not on the battlefield, it's not on ground zero. It's only a voice that is speaking, condemning the crimes that have been committed against these people. How the innocent babies, women, and children are being massacred by the Nigerian sponsor terrorists. You understand? This is what he's speaking against. Like every reasonable person, you understand? So everybody in Biafra land here is a lieutenant. You are very correct. Both the old women, the old fathers, we are lieutenant in our own right. You understand? Those of us that can, we carry the mind. Those of us that cannot carry the mind, we go on our knees, talk to our God. You understand? So this is the way it is. So what question or questions I would have loved to ask, Honorable Minister, if you can answer, you answer. If you cannot answer, you leave it. The first one is, how is our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa doing? And the second one is, before the Madam Raphael Ajaire exposed himself that he's a saboteur and he broke away from the BRGI, he used to give us constant update about Prime Minister, but today we don't really get any update from him again. What is happening? So if you can answer those questions, sir, you answer, but if you cannot answer, no problem, we'll still forge ahead. Are you still close to your mic, sir? Okay, since the Honorable Minister is not close to his mic, so let me just conclude by saying that Biafrans tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for information. Thank you, our APM, Right Honorable Mazu Nikere. Thank you also, our Minister of Chairman of Defense Council, Mr. Success. Thank you for coming. Thank you for deeming it right to brief Biafras. Like our my brother said, you are a true for not betraying you are boss. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. You don't know how much we appreciate that particular act. So that is, I am proud that at least I will have people who cannot be bribed, like our leaders. Yes, I have two Biafran bloods, not those who are Biafra by name and by spoken language. By blood, they are not part of us. They are being used to tarnish our identity, which is what is orchestrated. And most of our people are not seeing that. So they are deliberately planted them to use them to demonize us. And this generation of ours is here to destroy that. And I'm glad that we are legion. I don't know whether you are the one that is what measurements I said. They kidnap our leader Mazinak and our Prime Minister Maj. They kidnap our Prime Minister. To them, when our APM was speaking, they will say, "Now wow." So they would say, "Prime Minister Maj is bad." They never know if they attempt again. They know it's coming again. Master can tell them that there are millions of him, and he is the softest, and that is true, not just a mere statement. Yes, I don't know what is forgiveness. Yes, so I just want to thank you all for what you are doing, and we should also go ahead to let our people understand that all glittering objects are not good. All glittering objects are not good. Most of the people that are coming to try to dent the image of our defense forces, majority of them are not Biafrans. And we should, it is our duty on media to defend those who are defending us on ground. And we can never allow them to give a dog a bad name in order to destroy it. It can never happen. It can never. So I just want to say thank you and more grace to Airbus. Code number is 100% with you and what you are doing for Biafran people. Thank you.
Yeah. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. Now in the homeland is 10 minutes after 11 in the homeland here. So I'm greeting everybody. I'm greeting our information minister, the Minister Success, our APM, Young Money, Veteran, Asian Fury, everybody on the space right now. I made it a camp. I greet everybody. I greet everybody. So I want to ask a question and a submission at the same time. No. Now the only thing we have now is the ongoing war. On how the only thing that we have to do now is we plan on how to subdue, to win our enemies. Because as we are planning, them are planning too. But one thing that Bible said. Bible said that because their gathering is not of yours, it's against us. We will scatter them. God will scatter them. The God of the ancestors and the gods of Biafra will destroy them. There's something I believe on this world. Every city, every nation, every kindred, every country have their own God, their war God that is protecting them. Had it been it is so easy like that, these people could have walked us away. Had it been it is slow easy like that, the Hamas and Iran, they would have wiped out Israel away. Had it been so like that, when Japanese colonized, was it China or the other, or South Korea, they could have wiped them away. But what is that? Those people, their gods, their ancestors, always fight for them, both spiritually and physically. That's why the same thing that is happening to us. Our God, they know all these things that have been going on in spiritually and physical. That Igbo race, Biafran race, Igbo race, Anak race, Akwa Ibom race cannot be wiped out. Because if our ancestors should allow our race to be wiped, that means they are not strong. It will become a shameful thing. And
sorry to cut you off. We are not here to wait for our ancestor and our God. We haven't helped those that help themselves. We need to step up, do what we're supposed to do, fund our freedom. Okay, please, we all have to move on from waiting for. They are the same way the pastors, bishop, reverend be brainwashing Biafrans, telling them how they will do fasting and prayer before the problem will be solved. We are in practical. We are doing practical now. We are in a world of practical. Okay, so if you want to win your battle, while you still believe in any God you worship, you have to help yourself. Biafran, step up, fund your freedom. If you're in middle of battle, if we want to depend on our gods, that means we don't need logistics. And when the Fulani herdsmen come, we hands up and say, our God, come and fight for us. Please, let's grow and move forward from that ideology. Every corner of the world you go, they have God, they worship God with different religions. If you go to fight the Buddhists today, they don't believe in that they are Buddhist God. They will equip themselves and fight. If you go to fight against Israel, Israel will give you the best logistic on earth. They will fight to win their war. If you come to America, America is over 70% they are Christian. They don't fold their hand and washing, asking Jesus Christ, come and do fasting and prayer before that war will be. You go to Israel, they drop that Torah. They actually, after praying, they still go to the war. So right from time immemorial, even in the time of Moses, when Moses tried to deliver the Israelites from Egyptians, we see everything that still happened. So one, you remember your God, and but you have to help yourself. You have to be needful. God, if I'm God and you are not doing what you're supposed to do, I will not support you until you rise up and wake up. We Biafrans, it's time that we fund our freedom, please. We don't want that the same ideology that these so-called men of God, fake pastors, reverend, bishop that have used to brainwash our people. Why these terrorists, jihadists, Fulanis, herdsmen are beheading people in Yamufu. You see all these pastors, so-called clergy, they don't educate Biafra how to fight back. They will tell you our God will fight for us. Which God will fight for you? If you don't do what is right, God will abandon you and move forward to some whoever want to help themselves. God have enlightened us, giving us the brain to think of what to do, what is right, what is evil, what is not right. So with that, we need to make use of it. If they come to kill us with logistics, we carry the same logistic to defend ourselves. Please, I'm a bona fide Christian. I believe in God, but the saying goes this way: heaven help those that help themselves. If we Biafras don't fund our freedom, heaven, if we believe in God, the God will not help. And for those traditional worshippers, they have their own way of worshiping what they worship. If they don't appease whatever they are worshiping, that thing will not answer them. So everything have a solution. The solution to our God expects us to fight. Our God is not a weak God. Our God expects us to defend ourselves. In the ancient time, we hear stories, war going on. God support them, but God actually support them to win the fight because the people willing to defend, the people willing to represent him. Please, Biafrans, we need to rise up. It's not about fasting and prayer. It's not about all kind of supplication to God that will give us our freedom. If the Fulani people come with AK-47, we'll tackle them with AK-49. Whatever they come with, we match it up. That's how we win our fight. And with that, the God we're talking about will now be on our side. Thank you. Honorable Minister of Information, you here, please. I think we have some few hands here. Are these hands for question or they want to contribute? Thank you.
Thank you. Mgbede ọma, great Biafrans. Mgbede ọma, Biafra Brigade government. I want to appreciate our government for their good work. For if Biafra Brigade government is not doing the needful, the world will not be talking about that region, about that contemplated zoo, country called zoo. If Biafra Defense Forces in Biafra land are not defending our land, Musa and his terrorists will not be crying. So I want to thank Biafra Brigade government for standing so strong for humanity in that region called Biafra land. Thank you so much, Biafra Brigade government, for our work. And also my greetings to the donors. All the donors, I thank everyone, because what make us Biafra Brigade government is our effort and our contribution financially is what make us a government. So I thank all the donors who never run to the fence to be waiting for our prime minister to come out before coming to do the needful. Asi neto dike nekome ikadukwu ime ọzọ. And I also call those who run out, who stop funding the cause of our freedom, the cause of our survival. Every nation are fighting for survival in this century. Biafran people, Igbo people, we should wake up and also fund for our survival, because no one will do it for us. We are the one to do it. Then those who are fighting the same cause that we are fighting will come and start talking about us. As we all are seeing the good work of Biafra Brigade government all over the world, the good news coming out from the northern region of America. If not for Biafra Brigade government good work, such good news will not be selling itself all over the world. So I thank our acting, His Excellency Mazi Ogenchukwu Nkere, for carrying the mantle. Mazi, you will lead us. You will not die. We will not die. You will lead us to that promised land. The enemy have hold our leaders. They hold our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They hold our acting prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. The enemy will never hold our leaders again. In a region where you are, in this century, they are fighting for humanity. So you will lead us, you will ride us in that vessel that will be start from United States of America down to Biafra land. As it has begun, I have so much hope and faith in this cause that we are fighting, in this restoration of Biafra. And this is the time, Biafra, for we to actualize it by our fund. By our fund, we shall actualize it. Thank you so much. I have a question, my acting Prime Minister, to you. You know, the good news coming out based on the black race and the region in that contracted country called Zoo, Nigeria. You know, the people have been seeing what is going on there, and them all keep mute, suffering and smiling. So in this our own time, a good news come out from northern region of America that a leading party that have led this group of idiots for decades, which is PDP and APC, that it is a terrorist government. So if a country like Canada recognize a leading party, which is the government of the country, as a terrorist, then the citizens who are supporting them to be terrorizing and to be doing what they are doing, please, what should we call them? Because I'm thinking like it is a good time the world will also see the reason.
Supporters of terrorists, sponsor of terrorists.
Okay, that is my question, sir. Thank you.
Next. Okay, we can hear you now, Honorable. We can hear you. Go ahead. But Honorable, sorry, no verse, Honorable. I beg. But what about the military that they use to commit all this crime? What should they be referred to, and the police and all of those things?
Yeah, thank you very much, and good evening, my Honorable Information Minister, His Excellency Chief Ishien Abawasanin Joko. God bless you for your wonderful work. At the same time, I'm getting my able and holy APM, His Excellency Ishie Chief Ogechuka of Biafra, the servant and the great leader of the moment for the Biafra freedom. God bless you, son. Honorable success. You have blessed us, David in manner, and every genuine Biafran here. Before I proceed, I want to say to my fellow Genu Biafra in this space. Since 3 days that I have not spoken. But maybe people forgot. I'm in a journey of core for 4 weeks. Now I spent already 3 weeks here with the other people. It's age refreshment sponsored by health insurance. Only Honorable Ko will understand that. So we are a group and we are not out to do anything or say anything outside the world, only what we are here for refreshment of the age. Anyway, I'm already now in my own karma a lot, so that is why I can be able to speak, to contribute to what we are doing here today. You see, our God never sleep. God have already now showed the Biafrans the great work that he have used. All these great men here start from our APM and our information minister and the Secretary of Defense, Honorable Success, Regia 1 million Simon Eba, Honorable Wada Nki, Madam Stella, Hardcore, and every one of you here. Shame to the saboteurs. People like former Deputy Information Minister Jerry. Their master is now crying. Musa is now crying. Musa is a terrorist. Internationally have declared Musa and Nigeria terrorists. And this is the handwork of our APM and Bridge government. They have fight like men, real men, real women also inside. That is why I call all our women here princesses. And all our able ministers here, all of you are chiefs, all of you chief. Musa is crying again, even more than last year. Musa is now speaking from the waters from his mouth, crying. Nigeria is now #1 terrorist country in the face of international community. And this is the hard work to expose this evil country called Nigeria. The hard work of our APM, a true servant of Master Mwaneba Joko, a true representative of Master Mwaneba Joko. Son, believe me, nothing will happen to you. I pray day and night on your head. Power, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and everything that is good, everything that is great in your head. Always praying for God Almighty to provide all that have things in their pocket to support you financially to carry this obligation. I thank God also for bringing a person like Aparawa, the sheer one of Biafra, to assist you. And every one of us here who are doing as little as we can, or as much as we can. I don't have a nation, but I will put one I want to put, because there's something I did, and it didn't work very well as I hope, but they gave me an answer and what I should do. I thank you very much for your hard work and for the result that is coming out there. The enemies of Biafra, the saboteurs, have seen now that there's nothing they can do to bring you down. Now it's left for them to pack their load and go and hide. So there's application I put on YouTube, Facebook, about the people who are deceiving our people, that cost the life of thousands of Biafrans with their false narratives, with their lies against our APM and our information minister, and also our BLA. Somebody like my 9GERIA, I reported him. I contacted to YouTube, and they replied to me directly that they have checked. He did not mention my name. I told them it's not me, but my able information minister and my APM. They advised me that I should contact my information minister and my APM to sue 9GERIA Adadiorama platform, Remigius Emmanuel, 9GERIA Global, Raphael 9GERIA TV, and the Raphael 9GERIA platform called Ikoso RIP. All this I recorded to them. What they are doing is the character assassinations, lies upon lies, and all these have costed the lives of Biafrans. I want to ask this question by APM. Please, can't you do something? They advise me that you are the only person that can say something about that, and they will shut down all these platforms. They think they are doing all these things against you. No, they are doing it against Biafrans. I tried to personalize them, but they told me you are the only person who can shut all these platforms down. You should contact them, you personally or through your lawyer. Then all these platforms are going immediately, automatically down. Never come back again, unless if you release it, you call them to release the platforms. Why are we waiting? These people have costed the lives of thousands of Biafrans because of their lies and their deceit, their false informations against you, our APM. A real honorable and holy man of God that God have chosen for this job on behalf of our Onyendu Mazu Nandikalo and our able Prime Minister, of whom you call your master. And yes, he is your real master. And you are proud to have him as your master. Why are you not doing something about these people? We have laid curse on them. That word, the curse we lay on them is now handling them because it's spiritual. But we have to do physically to show these people that we are more than them. Please, my able APM, this is message. All these platforms, they ask me, I call them direct. You are the only person who can do something about it. Immediately they got that from you. All these platforms are gone because I sent some videos to them. All the lies, fabrications against the man who is fighting for the freedom, for their own freedom. My question is, why are you allowing them to continue painting you black, thinking that they are doing all this to you, but they are killing Biafrans? And this is the Biafrans you are fighting with everything you have to save their lives and their freedom. Please, this is a question. I answered it already at the same time, but I want you to say something about it or do something. Please, please. Thank you. Honorable. Yes. Zero. Zero. Yes. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. My, my, my information minister. My information minister. My, my information minister. I'm so, my information minister. Please, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Uh, I know what you said is truth. The people who are listening to them, they are not even Biafrans. But there's something that makes me to make this request as a question, and at the same time a request. There is something, there is a group, people who are supporting what we are doing in Homeland, in my own town. They have a WhatsApp group. They send me a message, and that is AI, this fake video or audio, video message about NJ Backup. And they got that information, that AI audio from Wanda Ajere. Then immediately they send it to me. I have to correct them immediately and send them the original one. Then they find out that that one, that AI is really AI, is fake. But before I got that message from them already, some of them have been already in their heart, they have already been destroyed. So I have to correct them, and that is why I make that request from YouTube. I don't listen to these people, and I am advising Biafra not to listen to them, not to even go to them at all. Hmm? All right. Hmm. Yes. No. That was some group there has been already blocked, and they block it by themselves because now they know that everything that comes from Algeria is fake. That is why I put that application. Then- yes, of course, yes, that's true.
Honorable, honorable, honorable,
Yes. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yes. Uh, Okay, okay, please let me make my final this thing. Dear friends, we are many here. Tomorrow is Saturday. Do not forget that tomorrow is the day of sacrifice. Every Saturday, come and contribute and support Biafra Liberation Army. They are doing great. You can see now Musa is crying. Musa is crying because you, every one of you here are doing wonderful. $1, $1 is something. $2 is something. $10 bring something reasonable on the table of the BLA and our bridge government. Come and support. Thank you very much, and God bless every one of you.
Thank you so much, my information minister, and good evening from here. Our information minister, you have not told us that you read mass telecommunication or information technology? If not, how come you are a master to that? I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the acting Prime Minister, His Excellency Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere, for always coming out to brief Biafrans on the situation on ground, as well as the chairman of the Biafran Defense Forces. I appreciate you, sir, for coming as well to brief us. Wonderful Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I appreciate every one of us. My acting Prime Minister as well has a question for you. I want to, sir, you see, whenever the terrorist Nigerian military comes to Biafra land, Biafrans will be running. Biafrans will be going to hide because Nigeria comes with killings. Nigeria comes with destruction. You are the acting Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile. What will you think is the reason why when the Biafran Defense Forces engage the terrorists in our land, instead of Biafran civilians to be running for cover, they are coming out to cheer the BDF whenever they see them engaging the terrorists and delegitimizing them, even at the detriment of their lives? What do you have to say to that, sir? And to our chairman of the Biafran Defense Forces, I want to ask you, sir, what is the significance of the lamentation of Musa at this particular time? And what do you think it has done or will do to the psyche of the Biafran Defense Forces? And of what consequence is it to the terrorist Nigerian military? Those are my questions. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I yield my mic.
Okay, thank you very much. I will answer the one that is directed to me. And yes, you know, a lot of people don't know what is really going on. And without some of the people who are enlightened to explain this to them, they may not understand. This is exactly what happened in 1970. Towards 1969, ending to 1970, January to be precise. They knew, the powers that be have intels that the US is about to wade into the matter of Biafra. And they put all manner of media pressures against Ikemba Odumegwu, labeling him rebel, all this, all that. He should go, people are dying, stop. And with empathy, the man who loved his people, he has to bow to pressure. Upon arrival to Ivory Coast, he now discovered that, oh, it's just a little while. We would have used the guerrilla warfare to sustain this until the US issued a statement. Then he made a statement, he made a broadcast from Ivory Coast, where he said the struggle continues. Today, the struggle has continued. And today we are making a very secret and public significant move within the rank and file of the members of the Congress and all other think tanks in America. Those who have the political will. Businessmen that has what it takes. Now, they thought it was a joke. US has started dishing out sanctions, visa restrictions that is going to affect them, not me, not you. It is them. And gradually moving towards seizure of properties and all those things. It will happen very, very soon. And for them to know, for them to tell their God levels that they are winning, So they have to marshal out another media propaganda against us to make sure they weaken us by painting us black. They are burning communities. They are killing this. They are killing that. But the same people who you claim they are killing, each time they cite the real soldiers, they will be cheering them up without even minding where the next crossfire will come from. So we're cheering them, showing them massive love. So their propaganda will not work again. Musa know what he is doing. He has been on media space when our PM was there. Every day he will be on channel, he will be on AIT, he will be on Arise. Every day he will be making complaints and complain and complain. Okay, now that PM is not here, he went silent, thinking that he has won the war. Now he's realizing that, oh, these guys is not only beating their men on ground, but also destroying Nigeria internally from the United States, seat of power in Washington. So they became mad. This is all this media cry. And to continue, it has not started. There was a counter statement from one former GOC or chief of army staff, I don't know. But he said the financiers of terrorism are known but are protected. And the Musa said that Nigeria will definitely will soon know those who is financing terrorism. So if I think he's getting tired of the job. Crying, soldiers doesn't come on media to cry. You come to update the people about what is going on, and you go back to fight. He is in the media. He will maybe tomorrow he will appear after watching the sister tomorrow. He will soon appear. He will label also the kind of propaganda. It does not work. It cannot move us. We are not moved by tears. In fact, we don't even have pity upon anyone. We are not looking anybody's face. Our goal, our mission is the restoration of the unadulterated, uncompromised, non-negotiable Republic of Biafra. There is nothing else. No going back. So today, this evening, another visa restriction has also been placed on Nigerian government. They are receiving it hot. Woto. APM, continue. God bless you.
My honorable minister, I greet you. Abasuri on film. Nas wo kaka anama no Biafra yen na mono film yen ni tofu ye. Self yen reku for ya have fun on film. Kenya abasi. My defense secretary success. I greet you. One jishenu kenu jishasho yen koji ya jide ike. My APM, I greet you from the homeland. David, I see what you do on YouTube. Continue doing it. The little time. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, so, Chairman. Sorry, sir. Apology. Sir. Yes. Apology. It's a misaddress. Thank you very much for the correction. It's a misaddress, sir. My chief of staff, please, sir. Sorry for that misaddress. All the same, we appreciate you guys on what you're doing. More especially.
Don't be offended. Honorable Minister of Information, I bet this title of our minister, you go need to write a poster for your this thing on your X. So we go copy it because myself, it's very hard for me to address him correctly. You understand? So me, I go
Yes, my
just
brother.
mod for my phone there to get it on my head.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate everybody what you guys have been doing. We are not too strong here at home. Sickness everywhere. You know, this stupid country of the zoo is really devastating many of us. But notwithstanding, we appreciate all you guys have been doing. We listen to you. My honorable minister, I like the way you accepted all your explanation on this issue of my brother that brought up the elder man that brought up this issue, BMO, this very issue that he brought up. You explained it to our understanding very well because we at home are worried even when the information came on our um, triple chip. Many people were devastated at home on that issue. We comfort them and explain certain things to them, put things in order. It is now many of them are waking up to understand that Ngozi has been a bad egg to them. And it is now many of us also understand that they love the BDM, the BLA, and the breach. The only problem they have is that, like you said, in some medias and WhatsApp groups, they have been, you know, destroyed by their informations, and many of them are still sick in that very destruction. And because we cannot run throughout the 40 state of Biafra to put certain people straight, we use the opportunity we have within our own distriction, explain to some certain people, because we know that information is power, for them to understand the things that is going on. And so the opportunity will come on space. We also put it on air for those of them who are a homeland, also to help explaining to them, because I know that many of them are still babies who have been devastated by all that is happening in the media and at every part of the country. But we are happy that things are coming back to in position gradually, and our men are doing it. Only thing I want to say is to congratulate all of you for what you're doing. Many of us might not be able to be putting up in the way it sees, but we will do our best in all we can to make sure that everything is going on. For our youth who are in Okigwe, many of them have understood that they need to, leave the town, but because they have also understand that since they've been deploying the zoo into our homeland, and our men have been resisting them morning and night, afternoon, we know what's happening every day. Yesterday, day before yesterday, it's not been easy for our youth, but I thank God for the Liberation Army. People are realizing it, but those who are eating that useless money, who are also, cannot vomit it again, doesn't know what to do anymore. They kill the innocent one. They just wake up one morning, they will just see a youth walking on his own that has nothing on him. They will just, put the persons down. That is the only things we are losing. We are just losing youths that are innocent, that don't know what they do. They just maybe go out to go and buy something for their parents. Before you know, they're shut down. This is what the army, Nigerian terrorists, are doing to our youth. And so we want to use the opportunity to let the information, the people to understand that this is the detriment of these brothers who are called 9GERIA and Ngozi and other groups who have been using these platforms to destroy our men by making those idiotic ones to keep listening to them, to keep following them, to keep retwisting their idiocies, by killing our youth. They derive joy in what they are doing. And those of them who have been in homeland, who are so stupid because they have been committed by this money, and that is why they will keep telling them to desist from these things. But I don't blame them, because they know for truth. The more we keep telling them that DNA will be tested, the more they get devastated, because their DNA is polluted. You cannot be a born Biafran and you keep betraying your people and keep sabotaging your people. You can never be. Something must be wrong with your DNA. Something must be wrong with your blood. And that is why it has been made from the days of Mazi, that the DNA is important, it's not negotiable, must be tested. Because these are the reason why we are suffering our homeland. When men are bringing their time to see to it that something is getting to, a good result, and they are messing up. So I don't want to hold up my time on this mic. I just want to appreciate at homeland, every all of us will appreciate all the medias doing one and that. But sometimes we might not be opportune to come in on space to have much time due to there's no lights, there's no network. The little time you have, we just say one or two things and move on. We are grateful to all of you. Keep doing what you're doing, and the God, in no time, we know for sure that justice will come upon all of them. Justice, and that's what we are waiting for, mostly justice, to see to it that many of them are brought to book. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, our APM. Good evening, Honorable Information Minister. Good evening, the Chairman, Joint Chief of Defense Staff. Good evening, all the co-hosts and speakers and those who are listening. Good evening to you all from Texas. I appreciate the very wonderful job that is going on space every day, spearheaded by our amiable Information Minister. This is one of its kind. It has never happened before. And that is the consistency and the mental toughness our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu projected. And I can say, with what has been going on space since since this year, the message has gotten to the world and has gotten into the zoological terrorist republic of Nigeria, the animal kingdom, the evil forest, and every evil thing about our country. Thank you very much. I've been listening. Like yesterday, I wanted to contribute to something, but I think time was not on our side. Meanwhile, I want to start with a question to the Chairman, Joint Chief of Defense Staff. Please, sir, with the submissions going on that I've heard so far about how will I say it? Yeah, the disturbance our people had back home and some in their group meetings, online group meetings, where they drop their messages, where they receive their messages, the group chat, WhatsApp, and the rest, about the AI voice of our gallant men, how they were mimicked, and every one of them were traumatized. I know why they were traumatized. I know. Because they did not wear their armor of mental toughness. They were not vigilant. They were not consistent. They have not been paying attention to what we tell them. To always go to only Brigi platforms, approved platforms, and listen. That what they did not hear from our information minister or from Brigi, they should not bother. They should not pay attention. They should not be moved. It's because these people are not really paying attention, and that's why they were devastated by the AI voice that came up using our able gallant men. So my question on this, sir, we wouldn't like this to happen again. We wouldn't like this to happen again, even while we're still preaching to them to pay attention and vigilance and do the needful, do the right thing, because of the locations where they are and their inabilities to reach to news networks or far networks or anything. What is your office doing to mitigate against this? I know it will continue to happen. They have tried some time, but this is not good for the lily livers that we are trying to make strong, or for the number of them who are trying to readjust. What is the plan your office is putting in place against such? And for me, I think I've been an advocate of our men always clad in masks. In masks. If we're going to have someone speak to us from the defense, that person should be protected, because we are not there yet. This is my question. I don't know if you want to answer now before I continue with the rest of the submission, because that yesterday, Anyway, from now, I heard Mazin Nana trying to know the secret of our able information minister. I thank you so much because the scripture says, those whom he predestined, he also called. And those whom he called, he also justified. And those whom he justified, he also glorified. And that was why our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, was looking for those who were already predestined, called, before they were born. So our information minister is all around and all over. Our prime APM, the same thing. And now those who have been called out for this journey, we count ourselves predestined, lucky, justified, and will be glorified. So yesterday we are talking about these parties, and I just see that APC and PDP were just the parties that were dragged out. Pardon me, my APM, pardon me. I want to say that this party, I'm going to add 2 more parties, especially the newly one that have done a coalition called the ADC and the LP, Labour Party, where Peter Obi have been sneaking around to be used by the enemy against our people. Every one of us who are listening, this APC and PDP, they knew, of course, what will befall them in the future. So they have decided to form coalition. And that is the ADC. And this ADC, they said it is African Democratic Congress, is a lie. There is nothing African about them, and they should also form the list of those who are called these terrorists. They are the same and one person. They are members of the APC from the very beginning. They remain a member of the PDP from the very old, and they are members of the Labour Party from the very, very day that party was inaugurated. So ADC should be added to this list of terrorists in that country, terrorizing our people, for that is where they're all headed to. They want to head there to start a new coalition, trying to say there are 2 new persons. They are new persons that are the same old criminals, the old terrorists terrorizing Biafrans and Christians in that country. So one thing that happened is this: these politicians have, that is so unfortunate with our people, is the church. I will not forget to continue to mention the church. I won't forget, because they told our people over there, they have made them lame by telling them not to rise up to defend their land. They told them, and the people have been going about in their hearts that they do not want war. That they do not want war. What they are telling me sometimes, whatever you guys are doing in diaspora, all we know is that we do not want war. That is what I hear them say, and they are saying it. Whatever you guys are doing, we do not want war. And that was what they told our leader, Onyendu, when he visited USA, especially when he visited us here in Houston, Texas. The people said, you want war. You want arms so that you go and fight. And that is the mentality they are wearing on up to tomorrow. They do not want to bring the agenda to support where we are doing, or even a BLA, because they think it is all about war. And this very evening from Texas, I'm trying to remind them that even the church, especially those people in the church who are Christians, like me too, they should remember that the Catholic Church up to tomorrow has the Swiss Guard. And these Swiss Guard are not just there in the Vatican. They are there in readiness and preparedness for warfare in Vatican, equally against the head of the church and anywhere. So where is your own Swiss Guard? The Catholic Church in Nigeria, the Catholic churches in Texas, in Houston, in America, in Nigeria, in Australia, in Europe, where is your own Swiss Guard? We remember of old, How many centuries ago, the Knights of the Templars and the Crusaders, they were of the church. They have them in the church to protect the pilgrimage and to protect Christians. Now, today, the church in Nigeria is telling them, do not support war. Do not support the Biafra cause because it is a war. For goodness sake, that thing is giving me a concern, and I think we have to deliberate on it more. Our Honorable Information Minister, I am telling you, the problem people are having is tied around the church. It's seriously tied around the church. The church has the population of these people to make our people believing and to know their left and right what to do. They cannot come to Twitter to hear us. We know many of them cannot be on group chat on WhatsApp, but they gather in their local churches, in their communities every Wednesday and every Sunday, and at times on every celebration day or ceremony. And this message can be disseminated by their pastors, fathers, reverend fathers, and catechists, and whosoever. And this is what they do not want to do. So I try to tell them that they must start to do this for us to be free. We remember the Arab Spring of 2010. That was how it started in the Middle East and North Africa, and their countries were liberated. If our people continue to remain this docile, lamed by those who they look up to, I think we are having a problem. I can see all of us every day we come here asking them to go and support to fund our freedom, and they do not care. They are listening and they will just disappear. When tomorrow comes, we will not see them. And even back home, of course, the Nigeria government, the terrorist government, has already used the template they used for Biafra blockade to try to do a litmus test on them this time around. I am telling you, they tried repeating what they did during the war to start Biafrans, and that is what is going on right now. So it makes all of them never concentrate on anything but only on their stomach. Ihe afọ ya eri, and onye ndu said, kemgbe unu bidoro wee na-achọ ihe afọ ga-eri, kemgbe unu bidoro wee na-achọ ihe afọ ga-eri. So this is a problem. It becomes a pandemic to me. It's a problem that we are going to address. So thank you so much. That is the few things I want to add. And I still remember the Chairman John Chief of Defense Staff to have anything to say about this AI voice that replicated our BLE, our generals, that shouldn't be, and how we are going to safeguard it, or what you're going to tell the people what to do when such happens, because it will not stop. They have started. The president of America is putting a lot of money to develop into AI, and it is a problem. So that is it. Please let us know what the people are going to do when such voices comes, or how you are going to mitigate it from your end. Thank you so much. That's my submission. I give my mic here.
Thank you. I think the only antidote to this is make sure channel everyone to follow our Minister of Information. Whatever you did not see from him or see from the defense handle, do not rush into it. That is exactly what he was saying before you came online. Do not rush to it. Make sure it is confirmed, either from the defense handle or from the Office of the Minister of Information and Communication. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's something I want to say, sir. Thank you, please, if I'm permitted, sir.
Go ahead, 1 minute.
Okay, just Biafrans and the Nigerians, please listen. The zoo proscribed flag bearer, and the true country that knows the truth, that functioning proscribe those who proscribe. The proscriber of the flag bearer is now proscribed. So how will you just explain those things? So when you go, you know that those who proscribed flag bearers are the real terrorists. They won.
My please, before we round up, I want to please make a little statement to my brothers in homeland, all the ones still at Okigwe right now who have not left. Many of them have left Okigwe. Please, my brothers over in homeland here with me, if you know you can't stay in Okigwe, please just leave the town and allow our men to do their job. Because I know now they are deploying more of their zoo military to scatter all over the road there to see any young youth they see, they bring them down without nothing. Those who are, harmless, going work for their mothers or going to buy things, the boys cannot go outside in the morning, afternoon anymore. Mostly weekends, mostly Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they any youth they see, they just begin to shoot aside. So please, for your life's sake, back up. If you can't stay in Olo, just leave Olo for our men to do their job. But one thing we assure the zoo is that this war, they can never win it. Whether they like it or not, they can never win it. And at the end, the glory will be yours. Like I said, you sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra land. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister of Information, yes, I'm busy with other meetings at work. Dear friends, thank you. Now it's late in Biafra land and over Middle East, Asia, and Europe. And Biafra land with this Nigerian terrorist military that have come to kill our people. And we need to advise our youth, Biafrans at home as well, please know who you talk to. And now that the Nigerian terrorists are trying to validate election in Biafra land, please don't be part of it. Don't participate in it. Don't campaign. Don't do anything. We've been in Nigeria for over 100 years. It do us no good. That's the reason why we declare Biafra to exit that shithole country. The country have never do us no good. And please, if you're back home, just make sure you're careful. Know when to leave the house and when to be back. Be your brother's keepers. At the same time, whatever you know you can do in your own end to support the movement, kindly do it. This is the reason why we keep shouting, telling Biafrans, fund your freedom, fund your freedom. With fund, we can be able to chase this terrorist Nigerian military out of our land. It's heartbreaking to see the images, what is coming from Biafra land, seeing Biafra's houses being burned, innocent Biafrans being killed. This place is heartbreaking. We don't supposed to be in this situation. That's why we need to do everything within our reach to, make sure that we fight this war and finish it today, tomorrow. And all those that if back home, if you identify the evil element like the e-waste, all these evil saboteurs, just know how you can pass the message across to the appropriate quarters. So whatever we can do to chase these people out, we have to do it. Heaven help those that help themselves. That's why we need support, so we can be able to get what we need. You can't fight war with bare hands. You can't fight war with God will help. God will help. We can't fight it with fasting and prayer. Fight war with logistics. You only defeat your enemy with what you have. And please, people back home, start to embrace your country, Biafra. All things are passed away. Forget about Nigeria. Don't validate Nigeria in enemies. Now, some of these illegitimate governors, senators that are still dreaming of election in Biafra land, they will be going around with this peanut, trying to see how they can use it to deceive Biafrans, to make it seem like, there's still hope in Nigeria. There's no hope in Nigeria. Nigeria have put Biafran citizens in abject poverty. A lot of Biafrans don't really know their left and right because of poverty. They can't really speak. They can't really do much. This is the reason why we are fighting to get out of this shithole, which country called Nigeria, which we already declared Biafra. So all we need to do now is to liberate our land. And also, please know the platform that you belong to, and also know the source of news. Bad associations spoil good food habit, and whatever you hear or you listen to, that's that can change your mind from positive to negative. Please, there's this saying that goes this way: follow him that know road or him that know direction. Please, all of us will be victorious. We already embarked in this. It's not easy. The journey is never gonna be easy. We know that, but we'll keep fighting, doing everything we can. It's just never going to be easy. But I believe with each and every one of us support, victorious will be ours. We just need to stop stabbing ourselves back. If you see your fellow Biafrans, whoever that is not doing it right, encourage that Biafra, talk to that Biafra, be your brother keeper. Stop stabbing your brothers back. And those that are bringing all these terrorists or, working with them, desist from it. If you identify one of them, you know what to do. So we are not hiding what we are doing. We are fighting for our survival. Please, thank you all. And remember, the goal and the key to our success is funding. Funding. And then we will keep funding, winning the war, chasing the enemies out. They will keep crying, and they will be tired. They will leave us alone. Thank you all from here, and good evening. Day one.